So I found another really cool build which involves Heavenly Drill with the Regent. It does 8 damage X times, and if the X, like if you have more than 4 energy, it will double that X, so it's 2X. And I also have Terraforming, which gives you even more strength. And I have Cosmic Indifference, where I can manipulate the hand, put the Terraforming back into my draw pile, and do it a few times. And this is why I have a Heavenly Drill that deals 24 per damage, and it does like 2x of my energy if I had, say, over 4 energy. Like here, I have 7, and this would do 7 times 10 times 2, which just kills anything on my path. It's so cool. And we got Void Form. If we got Ice Cream and Void Form, we could save so much energy. And usually this boss is really hard to kill, right? Not here. We have 14 energy. And let's just play our Heavenly Drill. It's deleted. Just deleted. So good. And I'm not sure which card I picked here. It might be the Big Bang. But it might also be the second. Okay, yeah, I picked the Big Bang. And we got a really interesting relic as well. It's the Throwing Axe. So the first card you play would be played an extra time. And imagine if we combo that with our Heavenly Drill, what would happen, right? That would be so cool. Let's see it here. This is the first turn, and this will be our first card being played. Say if I didn't play any card in the first turn. What if I just play the Heavenly Drill on the second turn? Cacao! And also I got the Droplet of Precognition because I feel like it can come in handy when I need to manipulate my hand. I didn't get any cards here though. Yeah, I got rid of the Speed Potion and got that. That's a long name for potion. And Soul Nexus, it used to be a really difficult enemy to deal with, but with that card, it just deletes everything. Unlike turn 1 or turn 2, it's just so easy. And here with the Axe Robot, this is on turn 5, so instead it will summon a new one. On turn 6, I think I used my potion. Yeah, if you're looking at my potion belt, I used the potion. I summoned my Heavenly Drill again because I feel like I can delete everything, and if I need a bit of help with the potions, and also I got back another potion, so that's like justified. Right, this is the last 2 fights. This is the elite right before the final boss. And I thought, okay, you'll be dead, right? Nope. It didn't die. It still had 20 more health points. So I need to be able to block a little bit here. And probably take some damage. Looking at my potions, seeing what kind of options that I have that I'm willing to use. And I decided to not to use any of my potions and just take that 25 damage straight on. There wasn't really a point of using my potions. I still have plenty of health, and with how well this whole run with that specific, with the Heavenly Drill is going, it doesn't really, I don't really need that much health. Like, I'm okay to sacrifice a bit in that turn, that's what I'm trying to say. And we're fighting the boss. We are fighting the test subject. And we got our Heavenly Drill on turn 1. Here's the thing though, I forgot about playing this card first, so we would get that double, but doesn't really matter because it just dies. And I guess this boss have this sort of ability to regen 2 times instead of having a giant health bar to specifically counter that card, Heavenly Drill. Imagine if I had 26 damage and then I had probably somewhere around 20 to 30 energy, it would just straight die. Even if it had 600 total hit points. And here is where it goes crazy, because I can play my Void form. Right. I do have Ice Cream, so I can save up a lot of energy for the Heavenly Drill. And I can play Heavenly Drill for free? I don't think you can play it for free, right? Let's see what happens. Right, so I am actually stocking up my strength buff with vigor. I wonder what would have happened if I played the Heavenly Drill when it should have been 0 cost. If you know, leave me a comment. I'm really curious to find out. This is such a fun build to play with. The only thing I need to do here in this turn, because it is, what would you call it? Intangible. I only need to block a little bit. Same thing here. I don't have my Heavenly Drill yet, but I am stocking up on all that energy, banking that into my Ice Cream energy buffer. I wonder, how do you store energy in an ice cream? And how would change its taste? Now, it's deletion time. And that's it. That's the whole run. It was so cool, so amazing. Heavenly Drill is definitely one of the cards I would recommend you to build a deck around, especially if you have Ice Cream, if you have Void form. You can just play these cards, store up the energy. It's so amazing. Such a fun run. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope I will see you next time. Have a good day. Have a good day. Bye.